Hello and welcome to the fourth part of the playthrough of Celestian Tales Old North. We just started a few days ago, and the last part we have been guarding the provisions for the army which were fighting against the giants, and during that we got attacked by another giants which we successfully defeated. So besides that, we went for some scouting mission to count the numbers of these giants before we staged the attack. What I liked about this game, it's finally about a group of people which are not the main power of changing the world. They are just doing their best to help out with the army to succeed. So now we were sent to the city of Montcalm and asked for all the stuff needed for tending the wounded soldiers which participated in the battles against the giants which we have won. So let's continue and see how the story will unfold more. Okay, first thing first, let's check logbook and storyline. Chapter 3. I guess some people are just born as heads. I know Abel Geraldine is, while Lord Gallet is probably not the best of dads. At least Arya is an acceptable human being. That big-mouthed fellow can't hide his father all the time. I bet he'll get himself in trouble sooner or later. He's hoping for sooner. There may be a large group of blue-skinned giants, but we've got a whole army and 3 sacred swords on our sides. A good army wins before that battle. And that's how we should approach this war. Not by overthinking our chances of loss. What Isaac said got to my head though. I never did think much of lowly soldiers. Maybe I should. I just stop hoping for things from now on. Whenever I want a fight to happen, it always happens. But totally the way I expect it to be. I'm starting to wonder if I have inner superpowers. Well, that was the thing with the last ambush with the 3 giants attacking the camp which we were guarding and with the provisions. And number 4, the chapter which we started. It's hard for me to feel excitement of victory when all I did was just standing around some boxes. The ambush spiced it up a bit, but still not the kind of war I was looking for. Let's see if the Ravager has better things for us to do. Next. The army needs a place where it can rest and treat wounded. The city of Montcalm is nearby. Its walls should be able to protect us from any roaming Enders. We're to go there and inform the city's lord about the armies coming so they can prepare for us. So, let's go there. Theos, what happened here? The world enders must have come here before us. Look at all this mess. If he hadn't won the battle before, I can't imagine what kind of damage they would have done to other cities as well. Illy can hear movements and voices from ahead. Movements? You mean the enders are still here? Yes, Illy thinks so, but it's not just Enders. Illy thinks there are human voices as well. Humans? They might be survivors. You're right, we should hurry up and try to find them. Don't let your guard down though. Those enders really know how to put up a fight. Okay. Let's scout a little bit and clear up all the mess. Maybe find some survivors. Let's go for the ouch. Okay, let's try this. No. Of HPs, I see. Ouch. Looks like the game's got a little bit harder after the fight. Let's regenerate Reynard as well. Ouch. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, I think we have to change the group after loading the save. Because this one is not enough to survive. So Arya, the main healer, and Lucian. I think this might be a good one. Let's check the items. I think this might be the best for her. let's save this and see if we can survive the first group. Only 3, so this should be okay. I don't have Lucien there. Ah, for fuck's sake. Whatever. Let's go for the scouts. Ouch. Okay, the difficulty spike went a little bit over the first 5 hours of the game. So let's do this, what I have completely forgot. Let's see what will happen if we can fight a little bit better. yet. Okay, the game became a little bit more about tactics and less about button mashing, and I like it. Let's do this. Camille, Arya and Isaac. Okay, I think this will be the party composition for a while. Arya, Camille and Isaac. This one can be put. I think this is much better. No. Ah. Finally managed to hit it. Okay, much better, much better. I like it. Okay. Next level. Reynard, Lucian and Liliana. I think this one. This one. We'll see if this one is better or not. Good, I like this. Let's check that way. Okay, so scouts should be always attacked first. Let's see what's there. $50 hit points regen per turn. We'll see. Oh, whoa! Don't come near me, monster! Oh, you're human. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I was really terrified of those giants. The city was once beautiful, now everyone has either left for Farblade or died. I suppose they won't mind me helping myself to their stuff one day. So the only one survivor is also a scavenger. Let's see where we can get around. Backtracking is a little bit over the top. So let's say Level 19. Camille area alien. What have I missed? I see. Shh! Did you hear that? That voice. What do you think they're doing? Must be some kind of hidden fate. This cannot be tolerated. What are we waiting for? Let's go in and charge. Stop throwing your head straight into battle and start using it for once. We're far outnumbered, not to mention there might be more we haven't noticed. We cannot merely lie silently while they do this foul sorcery, can we? This doesn't look like sorcery, at least not the arcane kind. It's more like a burial rite. Circling around dead bodies, shouting blasphemous chants. What more must they do for their sorcery to be more blatant than this, Camille? Shh! Quiet! They're coming this way. Quick, we need to hide. Hide? Why don't we just fight? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! Are all of them gone? Can you hear anything, Illy? Illy can hear the word Enders leaving the town. But Illy still hears voices from inside the castle. Voices? Are there enemies inside? Maybe, but Illy thinks there's a human voice among them. That could be a survivor. The sounds come from within the building, but a little muffled. Maybe it's underground. Elven ears are different indeed. We shouldn't waste time. Let's go find the survivor. Those chances may have left, but don't let your guard down. let's save just in case. There seems to be a mechanism hidden behind this bookshelf. It does not look like it can be opened from the outside. We should check this again later. Nothing else here? Ah, too bad. So let's go underground. This iron door is firmly shut. Perhaps there is a key to open it somewhere. I have maybe an idea. No. Failed idea. No, the idea was not good. Let's go for the scavenger. Maybe he has found something. Whoa, whoa, don't scare me like that. I'm sorry for anything. Is there anything I can help you with, masters and misses? We found a locked door in the castle. It won't budge. We need a key to get inside. Seen anything like it? A key? Oh. Oh. Nothing, master. I haven't found anything like that at all. I don't think you're telling the truth here. I wouldn't dare lie to you, masters. I swear it's true. Sigh, maybe my ex would help resolve this. Oh, let's not get angry, shall we? Fine, here, I'll give you the key I found. Just keep that away from me, alright? Jeez, can't the scavenger live in peace? Thank you. Misericord plus. Blood. Blood? It's fresh. Someone's been here. That's odd. This part of the castle has been untouched by the Enders. Illy hears something. No, this won't do. It simply won't do. My. Who do we have here? Sir, are you unharmed? Have the barbarians turned smaller? Maybe there was something with the last concoction. We are square serving the Lord General Severin LaRue. Do you require any aid? Aid, she said? I wonder if they even know how to aid me. You know what? I think he's out of his mind. How about we just leave this weirdo and get out of here? Really smell something weird around here, do you? Ah, you noticed, little elf. It's the stand of ingenuity, my dear. Just wait, I'll show them to you. Behold, my greatest masterpiece. Ooh, what do you think? Pretty, isn't it? Whoa, what is this unholy abomination? Is that a world ender? No. It was a world ender. Strong, durable, and resilient. Are world enders not a great tool humanity can make use of? Through many trials I have turned man's dangerous foe into a slave to our commands. Turning adversity into our favor, is this not true brilliance? Yeah, he's out of his mind, alright. This is madness. What have you done to this creature? All these torturous devices, are these your doing? Oh, so much have I done, so much did I toil for this. They withstood so much pain that I had to come up with new ideas, you see. But look at them now, obedient as dogs. Well, some potions have side effects, but that's just part of the risk. You size should have you hanged for lurking under their castle doing this atrocity. Alas, they are there no more. To spy my blade too shalt perish while human. I don't understand your anger, little girl. These monsters ravaged my hometown, killed my people, took my wife and children. Despite their cruelty, I gave them not death but a chance to serve our kin. And now you calling me the Wild One? To give them not a quick end but pain, agony and suffering. The law spoke of defeating our enemies but not by discarding our humanity. And these concoctions, These tools, they are alchemical in nature and art, they not? Confess thy guilt now, heretic. Perhaps burn my blade may show thee mercy. I should have known. Lesser beings can comprehend the work involved in this. Go now, my slave. Have our friends for lunch. Where did that perpetrator go? He must have escaped while we were fighting that creature. We should check for anything in this room that can tell us where he went. Why not just chase him right now? You're wasting our time here. He's had a few good minutes to get away though. Charging blindly doesn't sound like a good idea. How about we give chase right away? If we're really lost him, we can just come back here, right? I don't know, just sounds like the most sensible idea. That does sound very sensible. I have a feeling it'd be difficult to get back here later though. Very well, let us get moving then. That man went the other way around, not through here. Why aren't we moving? Back! Move back! We're trapped. And we still have to chase that heretic. I think we have other things to worry about right now, Arya. We should just retreat. I can't agree more. This way. Damn, things aren't looking good right now. It's no better over here. What should we do? There's no other way to fight, it seems. Brace yourself. Squares, are you here? That voice, is that you, Lady Belenus? Die, creature. Are you squares alright? We've been better, that's for sure. What in the name of Deus are these abominations? They were well done there, Sir Astory. They were turned into... Can we save it for later? I prefer we get out of here first. You get the point there. Unfortunately, my combat skills are not fit for prolonged combat. We should just run through where Astory and I came from. Follow me, squires. Deus, is there really no easy way out of this? Brace yourself, squires. Here they come. There's too many of them. I don't think I can stand another fight. Don't lose hope yet. We can still do this. Looks like there's no other choice. Astory, is that? Later, close your eyes, everyone. Sir Astory, was that arcane? Yet another practitioner. How many of thee are there amongst the noble ranks? How about we start talking after we get out of here safely? A solid idea. Let us leave, squires. We made it. We're out. Phew, that was close. Sir Astory, back then, what you did was that arcane? Grateful I am to thee, Sir Astory, for my life you had saved. Yet to practice such forbidden arts, this cannot be ignored. Tis one thing for a heathen to exist among the common people. The less educated are understandably more prone to the lost in their ways of faith. To have in our noble ranks not one but two practitioners of forbidden arts. But one of them sent those horrible abominations to kill us. Sir Astory, on the other hand, used his skills to protect us from them. No matter how lenient thy view art of the law, Camille, this has gone beyond God forgiveness. How are we to expect fairness in our lives if we do not uphold the rules as fairly? Astory, where did you learn to do such a thing? I've learned much in my journeys outside of the realm, my lady. You wouldn't believe the things common people outside of this realm are capable of doing. I assume you know what will happen next. Yes. Will you resist? No, my lady. Very well. Know that we are deeply grateful for what you did to save our lives. Squires, arrest this man, take him and return with me to the army. What are you squires hesitating for? But Sir Astor saved us. Protecting an outlaw is a grave offense, little elf. Shall I take you into trial as well? Just do what she says, squires. It's alright. Hurry up now. We don't have all day. Let's hope I can still go under the ground to get the last items which I missed. No! Entry to the chamber is prohibited except for the Inquisition. Wouldn't want anyone to pilfer things that might give us hints now, do we? The underground area is currently closed by the Inquisition for investigative purposes. Please leave the premises immediately. Okay, let's hope it will be available later. The trial for Sir Astor Relevant will start soon. You are expected to stand witness in this trial. Please speak to Seneschal Roswell. The trial for... blah blah, the same. Lord Relevant looks to be very liberal in controlling his subjects' faith. First, Sir Lupin openly confessed he is a Phyllite. Now it's Sir Astor who practiced arcane. Lord Levant may be a benevolent and capable ruler, but Deus help his faith. Okay, let's check the city for the loot and... then they talk with the guy. I don't get all the ruckus about arcane practitioners. As long as they die when you stab them with a spear, how hard can it be to put them down? The use of arcane is considered heresy. Trials of this nature should be under the church domain. However, this happened as a part of war maneuver. It gives the army's leaders a right to judge as well. Therefore, technically, the judge should be Lord Gareth and Lord Severin. Lord Severin told us to get some rest and get ready for the next big battle. But with my heart beating so fast at the anticipation, how can I get any rest? Were there really a number of wild enders roaming around here when you came? It's amazing that you can survive against them just by your own. Those Enders sacked a whole town. And still were that strong when we fought them. The ones we're going to face in the northern shores are fresh, healthy ones. I don't know whether I'm shivering from fear or from awe. Before this, Montcalm used to belong to House Usize. Now every one of them are dead, and there are no known successors either. There are many types of knights in the realm with different ways to rise to prominence. Most knights that go to war with us are either the young and fresh or the old veterans. This house has been designated as the Lord General's command post. Entry is prohibited except for those with immediate business with the General. This house has been designated for your use, squires. However, I have heard that you are currently needed elsewhere. Please finish your task first before taking a rest. I acquired some leftover armors from the rebels. They are not in prime condition, but centrally more than serviceable. 1,200. Oh. This is an unacceptable place to set up shop, but business must go on. I thought when we get here I'd have a better place to work. I'm sorry, but this still isn't a great place to smith. Still, can't do much about your weapons. See you later. I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. To do this with much wicked forge already takes a skill of its own. Would you like to purchase crystal sanctioned by the church? Not yet. Our medical supplies are diminished as we gave some to the Durandals, yet I have little worries. If the Ravager continues his brilliance in warfare, I do not doubt of our victory. What happened to this town shall perhaps be a warning. This is merely a fraction of what those creatures will do to us if we do not attain victory in this war. Thy wounds are cleansed, my deus keep thy souls brave and thy minds clear. Many brave men and women sacrificed their lives to defend this town, righteously. Unfortunately, dying and having your hometown sacked is not the worst fate yet. Okay, let's talk to the big guy. The trial for Astoria of the Levant, accused for practicing the arcane, will start soon. You were there when the incident happened, squires. You will be asked to stand as witnesses. Are you ready for the trial? We are ready. Very well. I shall summon the other judges and the accused. Get to your places, squires. The trial will commence. The trial of Astoria, Knight of Levant, shall commence. Soldiers, bring the accused. Astoria, Knight of Levant, you are accused of performing arcane arts, a practice forbidden by the law. Do you confess to breaking the law in this manner? I do. Very well. The judges were informed that you performed these arts in order to save the lives of others. The judge call upon Marianne, Countess of Belenus, to deliver her testimony. Lady Belenus, tell us of the events that happened leading to the moment of the act. Yesterday, these squires were sent by the army's commanders to Montcalm on their own. Their task was simply to notify the nobles of our arrival, so that preparations could be made. However, soon afterwards we received news that Montcalm has fallen to the Enders. Unsure of their capabilities to fend for themselves, I took the initiative to go and assist them. I took with me Sir Astoria, for he claimed to be knowledgeable of the town. We looked for the squires and found them in the underground chamber of this castle. There they were surrounded by dozens of those monstrosities, and soon so we were the two of us. It was then, when we were out of options to escape, that Sir Astoria performed the act. The incantation momentarily dazed our foes. We used the cap to slip away to safety. That would be all, judges. May I ask thee a question or two, Lady Belenus? Of course. Lady Belenus, you said in thy testimony that you were out of options, didn't you? Indeed, we were cornered, outnumbered and exhausted. But you could still fight, yes? We could have fought, but I believe the chances of us surviving were very slim. If my memories mistake me not, there were 8 of you at the moment. Is correct? Where are you going with this, Gareth? Lady Belenus, please answer the judge's question. Yes, there were 8 of us. Well then, was it truly too impossible to save thyselves? Each of thee were well-trained, well-equipped nobles from thy respective houses. One amongst thee is even a renowned duelist wielding a sacred sword, no less. To get away unscathed would be unlikely, I concur, but to merely make it out alive? This is not an impossible feat for the Lioness of Belenus and her faithkeeper, no? Are you suggesting we should have fought that horde of creatures on our own? I know my own limits, and so do the squires. We couldn't win against them. But you would not have known the limits of the Faithkeeper. Surely the Deus would have rescued a wielder of one of his sacred bales. Unless, of course, if you did not believe in his intervention. Alas, I shall neither speak nor make an argument out of uncertainty. After all, none can truly know what plans the Deus has in the works for each of us. Yet, I cannot help but think that Sir Astoria's arts might have not been truly needed. It is the endeavor of thy survival, perhaps, but to argue that he saved lives is doubtful, in my opinion. Correct, you. Your testimonies have been heard, Lady Belenus. Thank you. Please return to the witness stand. Now, if you please. Would there be any more questions from any of the judges? Does the defendant have anything to say before the judges decide his punishment? None. Very well. The judges shall now decide the sentence to befall the defendant. Speaking on behalf of the Church of Deus Valorus, High Cardinal Gareth of the Geraldine. Death by drowning. Speaking on behalf of the defendant's army, Lord General Severin of de la Rue. Exile, 10 years. This must be a joke. Silence. The two judges differ in their decisions. By the wrath of an arbiter, I shall deliver the final sentence for this trial. Astory, Knight of Levant, I hereby sentence you to be stripped of all possessions which remain in the realm, to be from now on and henceforth denied of all titles, family names and all rights to inheritance, and to be exiled from the realm of the Old North for 15 years. Exile? How lenient. Well, he did save some lives. Are you sure it's not because he's a Levant? This be lunacy, surely. Why words speak not of a just decision? Silence, Baron. You dare question the decree of an arbiter? Even arbiter stands not above the laws of the Deus, Seneschal. Heretics deserve nay better than death by drowning or be burned at the stake. And what do the laws say about heroic sacrifices for another high cardinal? What do the scriptures say about one's courage to admit guilt? To have neither saved himself nor escaped a trial that may well end his life in dishonor. Is this not the very virtue of bravery the law teaches us to its followers? My decision stands, Geraldine. Now return to your place. Squires. Yes, Mr. Bear? Mr. Bear? Element, yes, Seneschal, sir. Are you calling me names now? No matter. Listen well to your task, Squires. You are to escort Astory to Levantine, where he shall be taken away from the realm for his exile. Afterwards, take this letter to Lord Levant. It shall notify him as Astory's only next of kin of what happened. Shall this man escape in any way imaginable, then I shall deem all 6 of you accomplices to heresy. Thus you will be sentenced to the same exile as he has been awarded. What the hell? Why do we get to be punished as well? What if he used arcane against us? We wouldn't be able to do anything about it. That is for you to figure out yourself, Squires. You are given orders. Your duty is not to ask questions, but to do them well. Stop whining like little kids and start acting like the knights you're going to be. Youngsters this day. This court is dismissed, soldiers. Take this heretic away. Intolerable. What kind of circus is this? Betoken from Lord General that the army of House Geraldine withdraws from this war. One heathen has escaped the just punishment. I shall not give the runaway the same chance.
But Lord Gareth, we need as many peoples as we can to fight the world enders. Without you and the Inquisitors in our ranks, we'd be severely weakened.
Doth thee not see the abominations that roam under this very ground, Sir Arthur? The demented man that is their maker is currently roaming freely in this realm. What wisdom makes you believe we shall let such a creature be? This realm of ours needs to be protected not just from the outside, but also from the inside. Let us not see the only one and leave the other to silently gnaw upon us. Arya. Yes, Honorable Father? Deus protect thee in the battlefield, dear child. And thee as well, Honored Father. I shall be leaving as well. My paladins and I have set ourselves up in one of the abandoned houses in the city. Come and visit me later, squires. A plot twist. Let's go and see if we can get underground. No. So let's visit the dear lady. This house has been designated to the Lord General's command post. Entry is prohibited except for those immediate business with the General. Let's check the front house. This one. Lady Belenus awaits you, honored squires of the Levant. Would you like to meet her now? Yes. Very well, please go through. Squire, you must be tired, and more than a little confused, perhaps. As if having abominations are not enough, then comes along a magi. Deus, what has the realm turned into? How did we let such evil take root amongst our nobility? And instead of joining the main force and charging at the enemy, we're to look after that man. I can't condone his methods, but that man you're rudely addressing saved our lives. Whatever happened, happened. We should be grateful to still be alive. As strict as your uncle, I see. The apple falls not far from the tree. Yet 'tis a fair question, my lady. Why did the task fall upon us? Would it not be less conspicuous to send others instead of us whom he had saved? Surely the Seneschal understands that there is a risk that we feel indebted to him. Actually, I think that's one of the reasons why the Seneschal gave us this task. Can you explain it in a less cryptic way for the less educated camel? Imagine yourself a common soldier guarding a man who wields unknown power of great might. Wouldn't you fear him? Wouldn't you be fearful for your own life? It's very much probable that you'd strike as soon as he does anything suspicious. Are you saying that the Seneschal seeks to ensure his safety? Well, he would have just ordered the man to drown if he didn't care at all. Such a decision would also be more acceptable amongst the nobles, thus helping his reputation. But perhaps, more than anything, he feared for the safety of Sir Astor's guards. So, it's better to send us away instead? I don't get it. Look, Sir Astor has destroyed his lives to save ours. He wouldn't do anything to us to undo that. That's a different story for common guards. Who knows what he can do even in shackles. Camel Frine, you'll make a great strategist one day with such insight. Such complicated reasons for just a single decision. Arbiters have to make many difficult decisions like this in a split second. The essential may not look like it, but there's a grand mind behind that towering body. Are humans always this complicated when they decide on something? Nope, not me. I think we can all agree on that, Reynard. Illy thinks it's worth to even punish him at all. He saved our lives. Such a thing shouldn't be so hard to decide, right? With illegal methods, Ilian, one right does not make up for a lifetime of wrongs. He is fortunate the Essential did not send him to Witch's Nest. That'd be a better fate than that. Huh? What's the Witch's Nest? It's a prison island, Ilian. The worst of criminals are sent there and locked underground. I heard that cells are so dark and damp that prisoners slowly go blind over time. The wardens will inflict horrible pains but not kill the prisoners, so they may suffer longer. Their wounds then soon become reeking gangrenes, slowly creeping the rest of the body. The slow road to death turns many to madness, and many helplessly beg for a quick death. But chains keep them from suicide, and the wardens ensure they suffer for their crimes. Humans can be very scary. There's a reason only the worst offenders are sent there, Illy. Many of them deserve such cruelties. Illy isn't sure which one is scarier. People who can do things to deserve it, or those who think such a horrible punishment is alright. Alright, enough of frightful bedtime stories. Each day the Enders keeps arriving in large numbers. Severin won't wait for the assault. By dawn, the army will march to White Rock Hills and then to northern coasts. We'll take on the Enders where they land their ships and lock them before they can cause more havoc. You should regroup with us as soon as you escorted Astory to Levantine and given Lord Levant the news. Understood, my lady. Levant soldiers have a house ready for your personal use. You'll find it in the southeastern part of the town, just beside Severin's command house. Go and have some rest now, squires. It will be a long day tomorrow. You should take a rest, squires. Save your strength for tomorrow. A house has been cleared for your personal use. It should be at the southeastern part of the town. Empty. Greetings, Honored Squire. This house has been reserved for your personal use. Would you like to rest now? Yes, I feel tired. Very well, please take care of dividing the rooms by yourselves. The beast bore its vicious teeth at me and leaped forward. I dodged it by a hair's breadth, but it left a noxious trail, and my lungs felt pain as I drew breath. So, how did you kill it? Did someone help you out? Rescue you out of nowhere like in those cheesy theatrical shows? Ha! You questioned the strength of my arms, did you? My father did come with his soldiers, but not until after I killed the bear eater myself. I did it on my own, only with an axe and... Hey, what are you doing, blocking my way? What was that? There's still plenty of room. Are you shouting at me, boy? Squires, like you need to be given a lesson. Sir Theo, You should rest, sir. You're drunk. Go away, commoners. I'm clearly not drunk. And I demand an apology from this choir. You ask me to apologize when I clearly did nothing wrong? You may be a knight and I may be a squire, but this is just stupid. Is that a threat, boy? Then draw your weapon right now. Young master, isn't it wiser to just simply apologize? Tomorrow we'll face the world enders again, young master. A fight among ourselves before the big battle won't do any good. Why so you said? Is this what wisdom is? Does wisdom mean throwing away your dignity and allowing others to trample on you? Where I came from, such a thing is called cowardice. Well said, boy. Come and draw your weapon now. Or are you afraid, Reynard the weakling? What was that you called me? Young master, please reconsider. Won't this also hurt your reputation as a noble? Wisdom, is this what it is? Take on the challenge. Eat this, you scum of a knight. Impossible. In just one strike? Today, I'll spare you the shame of being dragged in front of the soldiers for show. But mark my name, Sir Theo. I'm Reynard de la Foret. The northern coast is harsh, it's unforgiving for the weak. Its salty winds are strong and dry, and your skin will wither and bleed as you move in your armor. Our enemies, the world enders, are bigger than us, stronger, fiercer. They came here crossing a sea that we all thought was the end of the world. And they did it with ships powered with the sheer strength of their arms. Our battle with them will not be easy, let none of you believe otherwise. And through the battle, not all of us will survive. Not all of us can return to our homes. But even knowing this, we shall fight. For if we don't, there won't be a home left at all. The Old North shall stand through this war, and it will do so because of us. The realm will prevail because we today, at this moment, do not falter. For the Old North! Long live the Ravager! Soldiers, let us march. Showy as always. Hehe, the two of you never change, do you? Don't worry, Tedas. You'll never be Severin, but you have your own charms. Really? Nah, I'm just joking. Ha! Soldiers of Belinus, you heard the Lord General. Let us show the wolves of Levant that lions do have claws to bear. Paladins, let us march. Arbiters, forward. Whoa, Lucian's uncle looks so calm and composed. Do you want to be like him someday, Luce? No, I don't want to be like him, Millie. I want to stand at his side, serving him as his loyal lieutenant. Together, we shall defend the realm side by side. That is my dream. That's some hardcore idealizing there in your eyes. If you weren't his niece, I bet you'd want to be his wife as well. Damn, you're not thinking about it, aren't you? Enough with this chatter. Let's just hurry and escort Sir Astory to Levantine and tell Lord Levant what happened. Then we can catch up with the rest. Please, I'm not sir anymore. Indeed, I'm sorry about that. It's fine. Shall we go now? Chapter 5 Detour. Okay, before leaving the city, I really want to check the underground again. I hope no Inquisitors will be there. Flamberge. This iron door is locked again. The Inquisition must have sealed it shut this time. Could there be another way in somewhere? I hope so. A slight gap reveals a hidden passageway behind this bookshelf. Would you like to go in? Enter the passage. Good. Here is the item. Honor Medal Barrier. And let's check the other rooms as well. I think that's it for today, and not for today, but for this episode. We got some plot twist here, so let's go talk with the scavenger for a second, one more time. The Enders have left and Montcalm is safe, but there's nothing here now except the rubbles. Those soldiers sure make quick work of the remaining loots around here. No matter how grand the army is, its soldiers are still common people. You can't expect them to be goody-goody and leave behind the loots, right? Okay, that should be the final talk with the city inhabitants, and let's check the one more. Doors here. Nothing. Okay, so And for this episode, and in the next one, we will be slowly going to Levant to escort ex-Sir Astor to the Castle of Levant and manage his punishment. See you soon!